The Lobos came to visit for 2 games in the Eagles' nest. Would they be able to knock off our girls? And how would our guys fare? After a narrow victory last time, could Prosper prevail again in another game that came down to the wire? All on top of wrestling, taking home some more hardware from State Duels. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Game Time. Welcome back to Game Time. I'm Brandon Bonaparte alongside Gabby Mahan, Braden Branfold, and Seth Golden.
Prosper had a double-header on Tuesday with both girls and boys basketball facing Little Elm in district games.
After their games, our girls basketball team is ranked 11th in the state of Texas and our boys are ranked 27th.
The Eagle wrestling team also competed this past weekend in state duels. They went down to El Paso, and Josh Knight has those highlights along with the basketball highlights for us right now.
Tuesday night, girls basketball faced off against Little Elm in a matchup where they found themselves heavily favored coming in. Madison Willis-Rosa hits the deep 2 from the corner. Mackenzie Verlis grabs her 7th board and puts it back up off the glass. Jordan Oliver hits the contested jumper from the paint and led the team with 16 points, shooting 55% from the field. Maddie Clear is good from beyond the arc for the second time on the night and will finish with 6 points. Mackenzie Hewitt adds a triple of her own on her way to 13. Verlis gets the feed down low and goes up strong for the layup, and the Lady Eagles came away with a 56-32 win, improving to 24-3 on the season and 9-0 in district. Boys basketball also hosted the Lobos, looking to take them out for the second time this season. They put their 5-0 district record on the line in a matchup between 2 top 10 teams in the state, with the winner taking sole possession of first place in the district. Zach Reitzel grabs his first of 12 rebounds and goes back up for the Eagles' first points of the game, and led the team with 21 points and went a perfect 8 for 8 from the field. Josh Davis drives between 2 defenders and gets a little help from the rim for points 3 and 4 of his 11 on the night. Jay McElroy connects on the rainbow over the 6'2 Lobo defender from the foul line. Kyle Jessen hits a triple from the corner with a weak defense coming from Little Elm's RJ Hampton. Grant Shaw takes the dish down low from Josh Davis and knocks down the contested layup, giving Josh his 4th assist of the game. And after a few unsuccessful Eagle drives, the Lobos took over the lead for the first time in the second half, and Kyle Jessen's half-court prayer just needed a little bit more for the game winner. The Eagles fell in district play for the first time this season, with the final being 54-52. They will be back in action against Newman Smith tonight at 7:30 in the arena, following the Lady Eagles game, which tips at 6. Boys wrestling traveled to El Paso, looking to prove their #1 ranking in the state was not a fluke. And they did exactly that, opening up with 3 dominating performances against R.L. Turner, Hanks, and Corpus Christi Ray, and later would go on to be crowned 2018 Texas 5A state champions. Congratulations to the team on a successful trip to bring back another state championship to Prosper. And for Game Time, I'm Josh Knight.
Thank you, Josh. Stay right there because when Game Time returns, we discuss wrestling state duels and a pair of Tuesday night basketball games against Little Elm. Both Prosper basketball teams squared off against Little Elm Tuesday night, but first, let's talk about Wrestling State Duels, a team event for wrestling programs that precursors the UIL State Tournament. We got some first-hand experience here. Braden, you were on the mat competing. Tell us a little bit about how it went down.
State duels started off with the teams being split into different pools. And no, I don't mean swimming pools, I mean bracket pools. There they competed against the other teams in the pool. Prosper was in Pool B and beat Corpus Christi Ray 63-15, Hanks 65-11, and R.L. Turner 53-18. Winning the pool, they moved on to the championship gold bracket. In the semifinal match, the Eagles beat Randall 48-18, coming back from an 18-point deficit. The overall score doesn't do justice to how intense this duel was. Kaden Mills came in big for the Eagles with a huge upset, and after that win, the Eagles just kept rolling and did not lose another match. For the championship duel, Prosper went up against Creekview and easily won 61-13.
As for boys basketball, this was 2 of the best teams in the league, so the game was kind of up and down the whole time. Zach Reitzel led the boys with 19 points, but since they did let up a little bit, the night resulted in a 52-54 loss.
And on to girls basketball. They came away with a decisive 56-32 win in their game over Little Elm, sparked by a 23-6 run to end the first half. Jordan Oliver led the team with 16 points, and Mackenzie Hewitt added 13. Prosper also had an outstanding 23 offensive rebounds, leading to many second-chance points.
That's improves Prosper's girls to 23-3 on the year. And Prosper guys, mark your calendars, February 9th, a bounce-back opportunity in Little Elm. When we come back, Kennedy Adams has your Player of the Week.
Young Life is hosting a Super Bowl watch party at 5 p.m. on Sunday, February 4th. Please try to attend the last district game on February 2nd and honor the basketball seniors for senior night. Spanish Club will be taking group pictures in Miss Arredondo's room on Monday, January 22nd. First Choice Test Prep has an upcoming SAT Test Prep course on Mondays and Wednesdays beginning February 5th. HOSA, check the Google Classroom for group picture information for January 26th.
Hardware has been added to Prosper as wrestling became state champions this past Saturday. Prosper also faced Little Elm Tuesday night in boys and girls basketball, with the girls grabbing a win and the boys falling in a close game. Now let's send it over to Kennedy Adams to find out who our Player of the Week is.
Thank you, Seth. I'm Kennedy Adams with your Player of the Week. This week's Player of the Week is varsity wrestler Caden Mills. Last week, the Eagles traveled to El Paso for state duels. In the semifinal match, the Eagles were losing to Randall 18-0. Caden wrestled one of the top guys in the state and was down by 2 with 9 seconds left in the third period. Off the whistle, Caden managed to get his reversal and make the match into sudden victory overtime. Caden then quickly got a takedown to win this match. Following this upset, the Eagles ended up finishing the duel with another loss. Congrats to Caden Mills and the Eagle wrestling team on their state championship. That's all the time I have for you today. Be sure to tune in next time for your key player. I'm Kennedy Adams. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Kennedy. Chris Wafer once again hit the halls of Prosper High School, questioning who students thought was the best basketball team.
Today I'll be walking around the halls and asking everybody who their favorite NBA team is, and if they're a real fan or a bandwagon. Ian, who's your favorite NBA team?
I'm gonna have to say the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. Who is their star player?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Say that again?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think you said that right.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's not a Milwaukee fan. Here we're Josh. Josh, who's your favorite NBA team?
Cavs.
Of course, it's the Cavs. Of course. How long have you been a Cavs fan though?
Well, I'm a LeBron fan, so.
But you just said Cavs is your team.
But Chris, LeBron is the team, so I had to say the Cavs. So.
Jevin, who's your favorite NBA team?
Gotta be the Cavs. Gotta rep the land. You feel me?
Oh, but weren't you a Georgia fan?
Yeah, I can still like LeBron.
Weren't you a Atlanta Falcons fan?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you stay in the Atlanta side, right?
I'm not really a Hawks fan.
Oh. Zach, who's your favorite NBA team?
He know. So, go ahead, tell him my team.
The Warriors?
Don't ever disrespect me like that. Cavs, big time, LeBron James, just a kid from Akron, you already know.
Oh, so you was a Cavs fan in 2009, right?
Yeah.
2009? Who else was on the team besides LeBron? I don't think I can find any real NBA fans, but reporting for Game Time, I'm Chris Wafer.
Thank you, Chris. Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Catch us every Friday, same time, same place. For Game Time, I'm Brandon Bonaparte.
I'm Gabby Mahan.
I'm Brayden Brandvold.
And I'm Seth Golden.